last card you had in D7. He either had a wheel or a pair. For 15,000 more.
And let's see who steps out in this hand.
There's no more draws left? And there's no draws left? Why would you do that?
Daniel steps out a little bit, 6,000. And again, Lex, 20,000 with an ace-8 offsuit.
Ask Patrick when he probably has the figures. You don't know exactly.
I think Daniel's seen enough of what Lex done in the last few hands. He's calling 14,000 instamatically.
Yeah, it should be right. Just double checking. There you go.
It's a lot of purple.
Yeah, I don't
really
want
like
to
the
bust into the
purple
cash
too.
yet. Well, then you don't have to win the pot.
I might not. It's pretty
I'll
impossible.
tell you what I'm
anyway.
going to do. I'm going to check in the dark because there's no flop I'm betting anyway.
All right, thanks, Helmet.
Thanks, Helmut.
That is amazing.
Gin for Daniel.
I'm done with it. Check.
He's done with it.
Daniel flopped the nut straight. Lex has enough to keep him dancing.
Bet 20.
I want you to take it out.
That's 20,000. Really?
No, I'm kidding. Do I want purple change? Yes or no?
Lex calls. It's like he really doesn't have the heart to be in this hand.
I just wanted to tilt you, that's all.
Worked.
Ship it.
Really bad card for Lex. Only worst card would be an ace or an 8.
Bet 50.
I call.
You got straight?
No?
I got
just
a straight.
Call. Oh, okay. Well, I don't.
Lex a little confused by what's happening here. Why Daniel went from 800 to 6,000. He goes out.
You made it 6,000?
Yeah.
You know there was no straddle?
What? No, I didn't know there was no straddle. Why was there no straddle?
Oh, it was my fault.
Wait, aren't we playing a mandatory straddle? It's all right.
It's because Phil left.
I'll let him
know for the future.
It's all right. Yeah, I mean, I obviously wouldn't have made it 6.
Yeah, we're doing a mandatory.
I'll let you guys know if someone forgets. And
So you just got
they
off-
could let you change your bet. I mean,
Doesn't matter.
Then I want my hand back.
If you change your bet, yeah. I thought you were going to ship on me or something. I didn't see there was no straddle. I didn't know that we.
And it's
yeah, it's my
At least
fault.
I told
Dur
you.
against Negreanu. One more time.
I would have played my hand if the straddle was in.
Bad flop for Dur. He thinks it's a good flop. He's got the king he was looking for. But this time, Daniel's got the answer. Now, one thing we've said in the first 6 seasons of high stakes poker, this is the 6th season in the first 5 seasons, a lot of times players will raise in a hand just to find out where they're at, and that situation really applies here. Tom Dwan is probably going to raise just to see if he can figure out what Daniel has. But then again, a lot of times we've been wrong in the first 5 seasons of high stakes poker, and we're wrong here. Dwan just calls. Ace of Spades is not a card that Tom Dwan likes seeing, and it's kind of bittersweet for Daniel. Daniel realizes there's a small chance that Dwan's made a flush, and if he hasn't, that Ace of Spades is going to cost him action. He checks. Now that ace is a little sweeter. Daniel's got the absolute nuts. And he's hoping Tom has a hand just like he has. Even a little weaker hand. Maybe a pair higher than 7s. He feels pretty confident he can get Dwan to call.
So much. Why would you bet that much? It makes me sad.
Makes me sad. Makes me want to cry. Makes me want to die. But it doesn't make me want to call. Tom Dwan is playing perfectly against Daniel Negreanu
Find
this season.
find a river, or did you find your balls? River or balls?
You have to have 4 drinks to say you're
Because they showed it already.
Because the
So
effects of one drink don't really.
Ace King 6 flop.
Ace King Deuce flop, turn 6. You bet the turn. I raised. You re-raised. I called. And I folded.
Oh,
the river.
Omaha. That was
Yeah,
Omaha.
yeah,
I had. Of course, I had 3 aces.
So far, all we have is a lot of limpers. However, in the small blind, Mr. Phil Lock with a pair of queens. He raises to 9,600. Just kidding, folks. For some reason, Phil Lock has just called in this position.
They said good folder then, and I was like, "What do you have?" They're like, "I don't know, but I remember he beat you. Well, there's only 2 hands that beat me." Yeah, I think he had one of those. I don't know, maybe not. But then someone-
And he's going to give 5 guys a chance to draw out on him.
The river was good for me. It was like a 4 or something.
Oh, no, the straight came on a river, so it was,
It was a 4, I think.
there was ace. I didn't have the nuts on the river anymore.
No, you didn't.
There's an ace on the flop.
The straight possibility.
Nobody
came
in
too
this pot has an ace, but I predict Phil Lock will not win it. Tom Dwan has a flush draw. Daniel Negreanu also with a flush draw. Bets 9,200. Daniel needs 2 hearts. Tom needs 1 spade.
low.
Bye-bye, Phil. Bye-bye, Andrew. Bye-bye, Patrick. Two flush draws are going to see the turn.
Dr. Antonis, can we break that?
Well, that's the end of one of those flush draws. But Daniel's still going to represent that he has something here and bet 15-8.
That sounded so
Daniel doesn't know it, but he actually has the best hand. Tom Dwan is probably putting Daniel on a weak ace and wondering if he raises, will Daniel call? Decides not to take the chance. He just calls at 15-8. Dwan's looking for a spade. If it doesn't come, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. No spade. Check from Daniel.
I really think I'm winning.
Yeah, that's probably winning then.
I have a 10.
What?
10.
10 high? No, I get the king. The king.
I'm so bad.
I was just, yeah.
I'm so bad. It's such an easy
Wait,
bluff.
is that just like
I
40,000 sitting out there, just
I really-
asking to be picked up?
I was so sure I was winning.
Or
I need to- I'll get you. Here, you know what? Here,
3?
just take that.
I think Tom Dwan was putting Daniel on 6-7.
No, that time I was just.